July 21st, 1914. There was no longer any body, no longer any sensation. Only a column of light was there, rising from where the base of the body normally is, to where usually is the head, to form there a disk of light like that of the moon. Then from there the column continued to rise very far above the head, opening out into an immense sun, dazzling and multicolored, whence a rain of golden light fell, covering all the earth. Then slowly the column of light came down again, forming an oval of living light, awakening and setting into movement, each one in a special way, according to a particular vibratory mode. The centers above the head, in the head, the throat, the heart, in the middle of the stomach, at the base of the spine, and still further down, at the level of the knees. The ascending and descending currents joined, and the circulation thus went on uninterruptedly, enveloping the whole being in an immense oval of living light. Then slowly the consciousness came down again, stage by stage, halting in each world until the body consciousness returned. The recovery of the body consciousness was, if the memory is correct, the 9th stage. At that moment, the body was still quite stiff and immobile. July 22nd, 1914. Thou art all love, O Lord, and thy love shines resplendently in the depths of every thought and every heart. Accomplish thy work of transfiguration, illumine us, open the still closed doors, widen the horizon, establish strength, unify our beings, and make us participate in thy divine beatitude, that we may be able to make all men share in it. Grant that we may conquer the last obstacles, inner and outer, overcome the final difficulties. An ardent and sincere prayer has never risen in vain to thee. Always in thy munificence thou answerest every call, and thy mercy is infinite. O Divine Master, let thy light fall into this chaos and bring forth from it a new world. Accomplish what is now in preparation and create a new humanity which may be the perfect expression of thy new and sublime law. Nothing will stop our impetus. Nothing will tire our effort. And resting upon thee, all our hopes and all our activities, strong in our complete surrender to thy supreme will, we shall march on to the conquest of thy integral manifestation, with the calm certitude of victory over all that would oppose it. Hail to thee, Master of the world, who triumphest over all darkness. July 23rd, 1914. Lord, Thou art all-powerful. Become the fighter, gain the victory. May Thy love be the sovereign master of our hearts, and Thy knowledge never leave our thoughts. Do not abandon us to impotence and darkness. Break every limit, shatter every chain, dispel every illusion. Our aspiration rises to Thee in ardent prayer. July 25th, 1914. At the rising of the sun, I sang the praise of this world, in which it is possible not only to desire Thee, but to know Thee and even to become Thee. And I was astonished that there should be some who so ardently aspire to leave this universe and enter another world of perfection. Thou hast placed such contentment in my heart that it has become impossible for me not to feel satisfied in all circumstances, inner or outer. And yet, something in my being always aspires for more beauty, for more light, for more knowledge, for more love. In a word, for a more conscious, a more constant relation with Thee. But this too depends upon Thy will, and when it is Thy will, Thou shalt grant me the entire transfiguration. July 27, 1914. Humbly, quietly, my prayer rises to Thee, O sweet Master. Thou who acceptest without argument and without censure all that is offered to Thee. Thou who givest Thyself and makest Thyself known to all, without asking whether they are worthy of it or not. Thou who findest nothing too weak, too small, too modest, too inadequate to manifest Thee. Let me lay myself at Thy feet. Let me melt into Thy heart and disappear in Thee. Let me be annihilated in Thy beatitude, or rather, let me be only Thy servant, claiming nothing more. I desire, I aspire for nothing else, to be only Thy servant is all I ask. July 31st, 1914. It seems to me that Thou wouldst make me taste successively all the experiences which are ordinarily put at the summit of a yoga as its culmination and the proof of its perfect accomplishment. The experience is striking, intense, complete. It carries within it the knowledge of all its effects, all its consequences. It is conscious, willed, the result of methodical effort and not of unexpected chance. And yet it is always single of its kind, like milestones set along a route which are separated from each other by a long ribbon of road. And moreover, these milestones which mark the infinite ascent are never alike. They are always new and seem to have no connection one with the other. Will a time come when thou wilt make this being capable of synthesizing all these countless experiences so as to draw from them a new realization more complete and more beautiful than all achieved so far? I do not know, but thou hast taught me not to regret an exceptional state when it disappears any more than I desire it before it comes. I see in the disappearance no longer the sign of an instability in the progress made, but the evidence of a march which goes deliberately forward without stopping any longer than is indispensable for the various stages of the road. Each time thou teachest me yet a little better that the means of manifestation is limited only because we think it so, and that it can effectively partake of thy infinitude. Each time something of thy immensity makes itself kin to the instrument which is its dwelling place, flinging wide the doors which open on boundless horizons.